That's Connor Jasmer, man. He's gonna hang out with us. This is episode 24 of Hold Us Accountable. Me and Max are gonna play a little cribbage. We're gonna do a little bit of the beer of the week, and just hang out if Max can figure out his shit. Got it? My deal.
Yeah.
My deal.
Yeah, it's your deal. Let's see. While you're shuffling and whatnot, let me get the beer of the week out here.
So our weekly challenges this past week were to start the HUA letters, the Hold Us Accountable letters, and we got a good jump start on it. We also set new monthly goals of brewing our own Hold Us Accountable beer.
There you go.
Absolutely. So that is something we just started off with researching, figuring out if we want to go do a kit or take a different route with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Connor, if you could pluck a little stronger, pluck a little louder right into that mic, and we don't need our beer song today. We got Connor.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't need it.
We don't need anything else.
There's this cool little, what do you call it, like a technique.
Okay.
That you use your 3 fingers like this. It's like in classical music and flamenco music too. Basically, you do it fast enough, it sounds like 2 guitars are playing, basically.
Oh, that's really cool.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's the beer of the week. It's the motherfucking beer of the week.
oh, that was pretty cool.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Max, what are we drinking tonight?
Man, we are drinking Anti-Hero India Pale Ale from Revolution Brewing in out of Chicago, Illinois. Let's get a little bit of knowledge about this beer, Anti-Hero India Pale Ale. All right, so this is from the Revolution Brewing website. Our flagship IPA is supremely aromatic, crisp, and drinkable. This iconic ale features a blend of Citra, Crystal, Centennial, and Chinook to create a crisp, clean bitterness and imparts massive floral and citrus aromas. An American hop assault for all the ambivalent warriors who get the girl in the end. Quote, look, I ain't in this for the revolution, and I'm not in it for you, princess.
I ain't in it for the revolution.
Yeah, so this is Anti-Hero India
I ain't
Pale
in it
Ale
for you, princess. Yeah. I ain't in it for the
Revolution Brewing.
revolution. Motherfucker. Yeah. So Max is in the
All
lead
right.
with 110 points. 110.
Yes, sir.
I am at 99. So, Connor, just so you know, we've been playing. You ever play cribbage?
Nope, actually.
All right. It's a game counting 15s, basically. You score points every time you get 15 and every time you get 31, and there's a whole bunch in between. But we've played one hand of this for the past, I don't even know how many episodes. And so the point of this hand, every hand we play every week, is the winner of that hand shakes the dice, and the dice decide what we're doing for our weekly challenge.
Yep.
And now that we are coming down to the end of the game, we're getting to our winners and losers bracket.
Yep,
Which
so we have some things pulled together, so it's gonna be the loser bracket is like a hot wing challenge where they have to bring in hot wings for the loser has to try these super hot wings or spicy foods
while we're doing the show.
While we're doing the show, no milk throughout the show. Yeah, stuff like wear a Bears jersey during an episode.
Yep. Buy the winner Lambeau Field tour, a nice dinner.
Yeah. Something that's just like kind of like bummer to do, but not like excruciating horrible. But and then the winner just gets fun stuff like what did we have for some of the winter things? I don't even know if we had really. Let's see. I don't know. We haven't really got any good like winter bracket ideas per se.
And so,
but we'll come up. That's one of the things we'll do for our next episode is we'll have these two separate lists of activities ready to go for the winner and the loser.
yo, quick thought. Imagine how cool it would be if we got bigger and got a big studio and we had a show band. We had Aqua Fresca show band, dude.
Oh, man.
That's what you gotta do.
Oh, like the roots on.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
That
'Cause
would
just
be-
having this background, me, it
It's
just
so
like
cool.
keeps me.
I know, right?
God, I love
Oh.
it. Thank you
So,
so
yeah,
much for
that's-
being here. I
that's-
can't wait to have the rest of the band on with you,
Yeah,
man.
this is gonna be a great friendship going forward.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
I
So
don't know how much what we provide in terms
Yeah,
of friendship,
we
but man, we get great.
We'll get you
music
guys
out of it.
wings every
Yeah,
week,
we'll get
man.
You wings.
maybe if we start making some money, or something.
Yeah,
We'll get you some merch.
one of these days.
So next week, episode 25, we got the big episode 25
So 25
live from the old cabin bash.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
And I was just so if somebody wins a hand at cribbage today, which if someone wins this game today, we're gonna announce everything next week.
right. We'll do the dice roll next week.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We'll unveil the list, the winner and loser list next week.
Yep. And then we're gonna we're gonna try every beer of the week that we've ever had.
Yep, we're gonna
We'll
get
do
all
a random
24
tasting.
beers
Yep.
we'll get a 25th one too for
Yeah. Yeah.
see if we can figure out which one the 25th one was.
So yeah.
We got a good show. It'll be fun. Something fun.
Yeah.
to
Next
do.
week's definitely it's gonna be kind of a big episode for us if
Yeah.
everything goes as planned. We're planning on doing it live from our old cabin, which is no electricity,
Right.
no plumbing, no nothing. So we're gonna have to bring in our own power
Yeah.
and figure it out. But
But for now, we
playing
got a
cribbage.
game of cribbage. We got a beer of the week, Anti-Hero India Pale Ale from Revolution Brewing. It is 6.7% ABV.
an American hop assault.
Yep. So it's we're gonna rate this beer since this is NFL Draft Week. We're gonna rate this beer off of Packer draft picks.
The best and the worst. So,
Ooh.
if this beer tasted like complete dog shit,
Be like a Justin Harrell.
it'd be yeah, like a Justin Harrell.
Just in terms of like how bad of a pick it was, not necessarily.
Justin Harrell, a Brian
Like,
Bohm.
I'm sure he was a good guy, but just a bit like he was a first round. They drafted him in the first round, and when he had two back surgeries before the age of 20.
I think the worst would be like a Tony Mandrich.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
The
bad.
the incredible bust.
But see, here's a tough thing where I guess it's gonna be up to the rater on how they do this. With Tony Mandrich, he was like considered to be like, it wasn't like it was a bad pick. People were like, yeah, that makes sense. He's the best lineman. They need an offensive lineman.
Okay.
So it wasn't like people were like, what were they doing? Why would they? They was like, no, he is like. Although some people were like skeptical, like there's no way that's natural. So I guess in terms, yeah, it could be a bad. It's kind of all how you look at it and rate it.
Man, I'm gonna. I don't know if I risk it for the biscuit here.
All right, well you take your time. I'll tell a little bit about.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about this brewery,
I'm gonna tell
man.
a little
Hey,
bit-
first taste.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Stronger than.
Cheers to you, Connor.
yeah,
We
cheers to
appreciate you,
Connor.
man. We appreciate
Yeah.
you being here.
Cheers.
Thank you
Yes.
so much,
thank
my
you.
man.
Thank you. That's pretty. It's good. But all right, let me tell you about Revolution Brewing. All right. Revolution is Illinois' largest independently owned brewery. The change in the U.S. beer scene has undoubtedly been revolutionary. We are proud of what we have accomplished in our short time to become a leader and innovator in the industry. The evolving tastes of beer drinkers has demanded bigger flavors, more variety, and a better beer. That's exactly what we give you at Revolution Brewing. Between our brewery and our brew pub, we produce dozens of different beer styles every year. IPAs, porters, pilsners, Belgian-style ales, pale ales, barrel-aged beer, the list goes on. Our brewery has been a labor of love. You can see it in everything we do, from the beautiful details of our mahogany bar at the brew pub to the massive beauty of our 800-barrel fermenters at the brewery, to the community, to quality in each beer that we put in a can or a keg. Wow, that's a long sentence.
Woo.
Revolution believes in the value of hard work. We work hard to provide great, accessible brews for everyday people. We have fun doing it, and what we do. We have fun doing what we do, and hope you have fun drinking our beers. Revolution Brewing.
Take a deep breath after that one, man.
I just can't read.
I was hoping Connor would start picking up the pace and make you a little nervous. Revolution beer.
Revolution beer. That would have been funny. I probably wouldn't have picked up on it and just stumbled through every single word still.
All right, so cut this hand, and we'll be on our way.
Come on.
Ooh, 'tis nice. Nice-ish. Good, yeah.
Doesn't help me much. Four of Spades was the turn.
Four of Spades was turned.
Folks.
And on top of Max's beer talk, I'm going to give you a quick beer fact of the week.
Oh, yeah.
So, according to the Brewers Association, Wisconsin produces 1,007,123 barrels of craft beer per year. That's a shit ton of beer.
That is a lot of beer.
Yes.
Wait, how many barrels again? I'm sorry.
1,007,123 barrels.
Wow.
It's a lot of gallons. It's a lot of pints.
And that's just craft beer.
Yeah. Jeez. All right.
All right, I'll start it up.
God damn it, man. You better not win this game.
8.
Ugh. Dang it. 9.
Niner. 18.
20.
28.
31. For 2.
31 for 2. 7.
9. For Juan.
Man, I've got a double run of 3 for 8, 15-2 for 10, 15-2 for 12, and that literally is the exact amount I needed. So. Or no, it's one more than I needed. So victory is mine. Victory is mine. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Does it feel good to be a champion? Yeah, it does. Oh, man.
That's the game.
That's the game, buddy. Sorry to
Fuck.
do it to you.
That was it.
That was,
That's the give a little like that's the game.
So, I will be, yeah, woohoo!
Victory.
That's a big. Damn it! Max won the game of cribbage. Max
was
won
really
the game of
fast, too.
cribbage.
That was lucky.
It's just one hand. We've been
one
playing this
hand.
game for the past 6 I don't know.
I mean, that's the best hand I've gotten in a couple weeks, so.
You son of a bitch.
What was your hand? Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna count it, man.
Oh,
It's
you
a good
probably-
fucking hand.
you had a really good hand.
Yeah, we'll figure out what I gotta do next week. Hey, good job, man.
Good game.
Hey, good game. Let's rate these stupid beers, dumb fucking beers. Good job. Hey, fair and square. It was a good game.
It was a good game. It was,
You know, in all honesty, that game of cribbage felt like it went by faster than any other game of cribbage I've sat and played. Usually these games last
Yeah,
for...
that's so true. I thought it would take like 6 months to finish.
Oh, my God. So, Max won.
I did. Took home.
And
Victory is
at
mine.
least Connor's here to play nice music and soothe my loss.
It's like,
So what am I going to be doing next week, ladies and gentlemen? Am I going to be wearing a Bears shirt for the show? Am I going to be eating blazing hot food?
well, we'll figure that out next week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is Max going to be...
Am I gonna be taking a little tour through Lambeau?
Yeah.
See, that would be a good one for like a winner and loser.
Yeah,
like,
you know, my friends always say, winner shotgun's a beer with the loser, man.
Right. So like I won, but
I get to
we
enjoy
get to
it.
go on a Lambeau.
My pockets just hang a little lighter
Right.
afterwards than yours.
Maybe I'll buy the beers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, what about the food? I'm just kidding.
I'll buy Champions food.
I'll eat your crumbs.
Yeah.
I'll wipe your face after the meal and shine your shoes while
what
you have it.
get. Yeah, no. We'll try to make it like if you get a bunch of hot food, like I get to eat a bunch of like
good food.
like a
nice
burger,
food.
like a nice burger or something. I'll, like rate the burger or something. You know, like
So we'll talk about this more next episode about what's happening, and then I think the following week is when winners and losers shit will actually go down.
yeah. So next week we'll actually have the full list of the winners and losers list, and then we'll roll next week. So I will roll for Carl. Carl will roll for me. So
And
It'll be
that's the
cool.
way the cookie
It'll be,
crumbles.
it'll be fun. It'll be a
So,
good time.
I gotta ask,
Yeah.
what do you think about this beer?
You know, it's tough because it kind of just is like most other India Pale Ales I've had, but like I enjoy those. It's not like it's a bad thing, but it's also, I feel like if you put this and a maybe like what's the the not the Hinterland IPA, maybe it's the Packerland IPA.
Packerland.
I can picture the 6-pack, but I can't picture the name of it. Anyway, but I just feel like I've had
Had it
IPA.
before.
I've had this
This
before.
doesn't stand out to me.
No, exactly. Thank you. Perfect. Doesn't stand out.
It really does not.
I know who I'm going.
You know.
Yeah, what are you thinking? Well, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do him.
So we're rating our beers off
Not gonna
Packer
do
draft
him.
picks in
Because
honor.
here's the thing, it is good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So it's not like I want to give it like a bad rating or someone who was considered like a bust. Because I don't think it's not like I was like, oh, this is going to be good.
I know who I'm giving it. I got it.
All right, let me write this down quick.
I don't know.
Got a big list there.
Yeah, this is all the
Those
list
are all
of
the beers we've drank.
beers we've had and our rating for them. Yeah, so like last week we had a Hinterland Jamaican Haze IPA.
Hinterland, hazy day, Pele. This is the beer of the week, my man. April 26, 2021, my man. 10:16
Alright.
p.m. We have Connor Jasmine on the guitar. Drinking a Revolution Brewery Anti-Hero India Pale Ale, my man. Max is thinking.
Oh,
I got it.
I think I know who I'm going with. I know what I'm going with.
All right.
What are you going with?
I'm going to give this. One sec. Un momento. I'm going to give this beer the Green Bay Packers 2003 29th pick overall, Nick Barnett.
Oh, that is a really,
Because
really
to
good.
me, Nick Barnett was he was good, but he wasn't outstanding. He wasn't someone necessarily to remember.
Right.
Not somebody I could that stuck out to me. He was a linebacker out of Oregon State. Played a good handful of years with the Packers. I mean, he was there to make big plays. He was a guy, but he was also he was never more than that to me. I don't think.
Yeah, he flashed. He was like solid,
Yeah.
good, but just never was like
Like a Clay Matthews in his first
yeah,
year,
he
you
was
know,
just,
like
he was
his
just
first
never like a force. He was just like a good NFL middle linebacker, but he was never someone to be feared, I guess.
Yeah.
At times he could be. There were flashes when you're like, oh,
He
that was
did
a big hit.
stupid celebration dance.
Yeah. But
But
it's
I'll
funny,
give it a Nick Barnett.
it's funny you go with Barnett because I'm going with Morgan
Burnett.
Yeah. I'm going with the
Okay,
safety,
okay.
Morgan Burnett. Again, well, see, in the thing, he was a second-round pick, but still, he was, like, drafted to come in and be, like, our safety. I remember when we did draft him, it was like we needed a safety. We drafted him. He kind of was just a starter, had a few really solid standout years, but never was consistently just a Pro Bowl elite safety.
All right, man.
You know, so it's like good,
Yeah.
but not like he was never like recognized as one of the best safeties in the league. He was
Yeah.
always like, yeah, he's a good safety. He's, you know.
Like my first thought was a HUA Clinton Dix. You know,
That would have been a good
because
one.
to me, like, it was I respected HUA Clinton Dix because he was a big hitter. To me, like, he was hard nosed, I thought, but then he was also like, I don't know, a lot of I don't know.
Dude, here's another thing. When you wear 21 after Charles Woodson just got done,
Yeah, man.
I mean, you're
That's a lot
you're
of-
calling your shot basically.
Remember Ahmad Carroll?
Yeah, he was just bad.
Javon Walker, 2002 number pick 20, Florida State. I remember Javon Walker, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I also first thought Dayton Jones,
Okay.
but he was I think he was below average.
Yeah.
And the beer's not below average. It's a
No.
good beer. Like if you're looking for an IPA, one you haven't tried before, and you just want something, you know, the classic IPA flavor, great beer.
Great beer.
But if you're looking for something a little flashy, a little more flavor, a little more pizzazz to it, maybe a little more depth, you know, a little more
A little more
more-
spunk, a little more twang,
a little more twang.
a little more twang like the oud has.
Yeah, then
Oh, yeah.
this beer's probably not for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, good solid beer.
Oh my God. So that fucking Max won the game of cribbage. Good for you, man. You know what?
Thanks,
Good
dude.
for you.
Thank
Good for you. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people ask me, have you been preparing your whole life for this cribbage game? Yeah, I mean, probably building towards these cribbage events. This is an event, you know. This is a cribbage event we held, and you know, yeah, I have been preparing. You know, I think mentally for this event.
Check out this case.
Oh, that's for the Baglama.
Yep, that's for that one right there.
That's cool.
Winner gets to play the Baglama.
There
kind of can.
All right, yeah, give it to Max. So
So this thing right here, hold it like this, like you put it in your hand. Go like this.
step up to the stage, man.
Oh yeah, right there. I'll walk over here.
Here goes the winner of the Hold Us Accountable first cribbage game, getting a lesson on the Baglama. Look at him.
And then here's the pick. You put it in your hand like that.
Like that.
And then I like to do this one right in the middle, just the middle one.
Okay.
Act like it's a paintbrush. Go. There you go. I like to go that one and this one. Back and forth.
Don't know what I'm doing, but
Oh, man. Yeah, good job, buddy. Look at him.
thank you.
Oh. Get something going on there, winner.
You bounce. So do you like lift your finger up, or do you just slide?
I usually do it with this finger, like you go boom, boom. Like I do the hammer on thing like this. Like,
I'm just going to sit here and be a loser.
It's weird trying to move your finger, like it's trying to like hold down one finger but move another finger.
Yeah, I
It's
know. We don't have
weird.
fingers for for action like that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 24, the end of the first cribbage game. Max takes the trophy.
Very cool.
Gets to play the
Appreciate you letting me try it out.
bung,
I'm trying to-
bungalow. Yeah,
llama.
Baglama.
I think of a llama.
All right.
But in a bog.
Yeah.
In a bog.
A bog llama.
In a bog in Boston. A bog llama.
All right, I'm trying.
There you go. Or if you want to try this one too.
I do not trust myself with that one. And that one's the.
Yep, these two. Yep, you got it. And I like to do this, like with my fingers.
Like when I'm
Yeah,
playing.
see what I'm saying? Kind of like hammer. There you go. Up one more. So like.
Oh, down.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that was also confusing me too. When I'm going up and you're sliding your fingers, my eyes down.
Cause like, the pitch goes up.
Right. Yeah. Camera zooming right in on you now, buddy.
Well, Max won the game and I lost.
There you go.
Hot wings is what it cost.
Hot wings and hot
Kinda
sauce.
jasmines in the stew. I'm gonna lose yo. What do you do? La-dum, ba-dum. This thing is so cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so big shout out and thank you so much to our buddy Connor for coming out here and showing us some just unique, beautiful instruments that I have not had the pleasure of getting to know. They're from the Middle East, the Baglama and the Oud.
And the oud.
O-U-D.
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 And then you also brought your flamenco guitar.
Yep, mine.
Flamenco.
And then what was the other?
It's just an acoustic, but it's called a tres. T-R-E-S, tres.
An acoustic tres.
And he custom made it.
Custom, yeah, custom.
I just took a knife,
And I learned more about guitars than I think I've ever learned probably my whole life.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
absolutely.
It was very cool. And just got to know a little bit more about Connor and his musical evolution, I guess, from self-teaching himself, basically just putting himself out there.
The journey he took and just what it's becoming.
Yeah, finding something he enjoyed doing, found passion in, and pursued it no matter what, whether that took him to his first time going out on stage and, you know, the nerves that accompany it. I can't imagine it. But yeah. So yeah, thank you again, man, for coming on and just sharing your knowledge and your passion and
No problem.
To a couple of schmucks like us.
Couple of stooges.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
But hey, we appreciate the hell out of you, man, and
Yeah.
definitely not going to be the last time we have you on here. And
Oh yeah,
hopefully-
next time we can talk about like language and stuff in Mexico and stuff.
yeah,
The
Oh
experience.
yeah,
That'd be a cool
awesome.
episode.
Yeah, 'cause you
absolutely.
self-taught yourself Spanish too.
I
Yeah.
learned that before guitar.
Awesome.
Man.
That's kind of what got me into guitar. Actually, I would kind of say
Oh,
because
okay.
I was looking up like Spanish videos and stuff
Sure.
on YouTube, and then I was also looking up music, and then boom,
Oh,
collided. basically.
perfect.
Man, you have a mind that doesn't come around too often,
Yeah.
and we were blessed enough to pick it. And our goal now is to have a place where we can set up the whole band and
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be,
and get
that'd be the
jamming.
best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, big round of applause for Mr. Connor Jasmer
hell yeah.
sharing his musical talents, man. Hey, Connor, thank you so much, my man.
No problem.
And we will be seeing you soon.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely, dude.
Another episode. Yep.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a
next
little
time
guitar.
Next time about like language and
Yeah.
countries and stuff. Just
Yes.
Pick
all
a
that.
whole new side of the brain.
Yep.
there you go.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it. All right, we're back in action. We had
Yes, sir.
Connor Jasmer.
Man,
That was a
cool.
good talk.
Dude, that was awesome.
That was good shit. I've never heard there's a bunch of funky instruments, man.
The craziest
Hell
Middle
yeah.
Eastern instruments.
Yeah.
Arab
What did I say?
instruments.
Indonesia? Where the fuck
Indone-
is
Well,
that?
that was a guess. I mean, how would you know? You've
I
never
don't
seen
know.
a guitar
No.
like that.
Hey. Cheers to you, man. Hey, good
Cheers,
win.
brother.
Good win on the cribbage
Thanks,
game.
man. Thank you. Yeah. No, it's man, feels good. Feels
I bet
good.
it feels good. I
Kind
bet
of
it.
relief. Don't have to worry about
Any of the things I have to
any
worry
of the
about?
Things you got to worry about, like eating.
I would rather
hot-
eat hot shit than wear bear
wear
shit.
Yeah, that's or it could be a Vikings shirt, make you wear purple.
I might leave the show. That's worse.
That's
That's fucking worse, man.
and like if it was man, if it's like a Bears player too, like it'd make you wear like
Jay Cutler.
yeah, like a Jay Cutler.
Why am I giving you ideas?
Well, I was thinking maybe a Mitch Trubisky jersey, or if it's a Viking, like what would be a good Viking one?
like a fucking.
Anthony Barr,
Oh,
like the most hated.
God.
I hate. Well, I don't hate.
I
but
hate Anthony Barr.
he's a-
I fucking hate Anthony Barr.
Yeah. He's a piece of shit.
So Max won.
But
I
won.
lost.
Anyway, so yeah, we'll come back with more ideas for these winner and loser lists. Next week we'll roll the dice. Next week we'll
Yeah, you know, let's chat a little bit about next week. All right.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
next week we're doing something we've never done before, and I mean that was kind of along the lines of tonight too, just having a musician the way we did the show tonight.
yeah.
Max, and I feel bad saying this, but you know he's got his hands full with editing.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, there was a lot of breaks and like things you know,
The way of trying to make it seem
logistically-
smooth in the editing,
Right.
but
we'll
but-
figure it out.
But yeah, so next week, we're taking episode 25 is it's a big episode for us.
Yep.
We're gonna take the studio on the road, basically, bring it up north, and record from our old cabin.
Record from the old cabin, no electricity. We're gonna have to bring a generator. We're gonna have to bring some decorations from here
Yep.
into the old cabin. My mind just went to
Yeah.
the banner.
So
Um,
that's exactly where mine went. So, what do you think about the banner idea?
I like it.
It just
See, I'm torn because I really like this banner.
and that's what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I mean?
And if we order a new banner now, they say it ships in one day, but if it doesn't, then we just have that banner for no reason. Like
Right.
But
I think we stick with this banner.
Because it kind of keeps us at home.
It does. It does. And it'll, yeah, right. It'll give, like as far as the aesthetic,
Yeah.
it'll look like, oh, okay, this is hold us accountable. It's the show. It's just in a different place.
Exactly. And I'm glad I wanted to talk to you about this because I was thinking the same things. But my mind was like, oh, it'd be really cool to have a live from wherever. But at the same time, I'm like, well, having our regular backdrop, it would, it just kind of lets people know where they are, where they are.
Right.
Yeah. So
I
I
agree.
like that.
I do too. I think
First plan down. Backdrop. We'll bring that. I do say we say fuck it, bring the string lights if we can.
Yeah, I'm in. I don't think it'll be that. They won't. Be
No,
hard
it's
to
not
take
going to be
down.
hard at all. We can come here. I mean,
We could just take them down after the show.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll take the string lights. What else were we talking about?
I don't think we should go as far as bringing like these up.
Yeah, because we could probably.
We'll just
hold
bring
'em.
like we have the tripods, more than one, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So we could bring those, and then table wise and shit, we'll figure that out. I say we don't even bring a table. I say we make ourselves figure it out while we're up there,
Yeah.
because there's gonna be something up there.
Yeah, we'll find. We just need stuff to set stuff on. It's
Yeah.
not like it has to look. We just have to.
A couple
set
stumps.
Stuff. Yeah.
Bring
get
some
s-
stumps.
Yeah.
And so basically next episode we just want to make it for you guys. This is a big deal. We're announcing some things that we've had in mind, involving merch, and we're gonna talk about what I'm gonna have to do for losing this stupid fucking cribbage game.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a fun
Yeah.
episode. Trying to. Yeah, I mean.
Blind. We're gonna taste test all the beers that we've drank on the show. Every beer of the week is gonna get blind taste tested, and we're
Yep.
gonna re-rate them. I think
Yep.
we just do a 1 through 10, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think we keep it simple.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think a 1 through 10.
1
yeah.
through 10, and then as this is going on, the second and third rounds of the NFL draft is gonna be going
Yep.
on, so we'll be able to kind of tune into that, talk about that.
Yep.
And then also really get into we're in the process of starting to brew our own beer,
Yep.
and right now it's just it's research right now, trying to figure out how we want to do it.
Yep.
So we'll be able to bring some ideas, and then also so our last week's weekly challenge was to start the HUA letters.
Yep.
And we did. We got all the pallet wood together. We got
Yep.
it stripped off, got all the pallet wood cut off the pallet, and a little bit sanded, just nice, just ready for us to start working with it, building with it. So we got a jump start on that.
We got that, and then we got the lights that are going to go behind the letters.
Yep.
They're like different colored lights that we can control from an app, so it'll be kind of cool. Like when we play a transition song, we can like have it be a flashing thing, or when the beer of the week's going, we're
It's just
we got lights
yeah.
flashing. Packer Talk, they're green and yellow.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It'll just be fun stuff like that we can do. So yeah, we got that started, underway, and trying to think what. I mean, just nothing else to.
So I'm working on getting Mr. Decker Pollinari back on the show. He is moving out to Atlanta at the end of May.
Okay.
So I've been in contact with him, and so we're gonna try to get him back on here.
Hell yeah.
Not one last time, but one more time before he moves out.
Sure.
And he's gung ho about it. He told me, I'm busy as hell, getting ready to move.
Yeah.
I said I totally understand. If you can squeak a little time in. And he said, I want it's on my list. So
Hell yeah. Cool.
So hopefully we get him back in and just continue to. I try and find guests to pop on. A buddy of mine started a podcast, so I'd like to have him on.
Yeah.
And kind of pick his brain about what he's doing and so on and so forth.
I agree. Yeah. That sounded like a cool. Like he had a lot of cool ideas and things he's doing and thinking about and stuff that'd be interesting to talk about with him. And dude, that'd be really cool to get Decker back on. Is he going to Atlanta for like music stuff or like work? Do you know or
I
not really?
think I'm not really sure 100%.
Yeah,
So we're gonna have to ask
yeah.
him. Hopefully.
Hopefully, that'd be really cool. One more time before he moves out there and be a little bit more challenging to get him on the show.
So I'm
But
gonna do this. Just we don't have to dive deep into it, but just to kind of perk the ears a little bit and just kind of get a little bit of an excitement going. We got the draft coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, NFL draft.
We're hoping for some good picks. So Max, I just wanted to ask you, man.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to? What do you want out of this draft, man? What's you want another Jordan Love? Huh? You want another
No.
What do you want another
I would love there's two wide receivers. I think that'll be around when we're picking that I would be super happy with. One guy's name is De'Ami Brown. Wide receiver out of North Carolina. Another the other guy is Kadarius Toney, wide receiver out of Florida. De'Ami Brown is he's a little bit bigger, 6'1", 6'2", 210 pounds, fast, just a
It's kind of like a Devontae size.
Yeah, Devontae size, but faster.
Okay.
Route running not as good, but
Yeah.
I mean athletic and can jump and all that great stuff. Whatever. Kadarius Toney is like a Randall Cobb except quicker.
Okay.
Probably just as maybe a little faster, but around like a little not as quick, I guess. So opposite what I originally was about to say.
So I definitely agree. I mean, if we're not gonna make, we didn't make any moves to bring in any wide receiver on the free agency, I'd like to see a first round, get some guys in,
Yeah.
get some people to potentially surround Rodgers. I mean, in all honesty, we are coming back with Devontae, Lazard, MVS. I mean, he's looking good on the off season, but
Right.
It's just a new face, a new weapon we can add. I'd love to add a wide receiver. Other than wide receiver, what do you think? Like defensive wise, if we were to take something, what do we take?
A lot of it has to do with like if obviously it's like how if a player falls,
Yeah.
if someone those types of things where it's like, oh, a guy is available that we didn't think would be available, but a lot of like the pre-draft stuff, people are saying cornerback for the Packers because King is on a 1-year deal, and other than Jair, there's really nobody like Chandon Sullivan. He's a slot corner. He's not a boundary corner. So they're like, well, after this year, it's just going to be Jair and that's it. And so they're thinking probably corner, but it's always interesting when the Packers scout a position group super heavily. It's almost like they show that they want to draft that position group, but then don't.
Yeah.
Like they did that. They were at Jordan Love's stuff last year, but they've done that in the past where it's like, oh, they're really high on defensive line, like they've been sending, and then they
Packer draft picks, they're always a little like surprising in a sense.
Yeah,
like Ted Thompson's draft history, which is it hasn't been disappointing most of the time, but like it's like who the fuck. Who is this guy? It's like when they draft him, it's like, well, they had to have, like Jordan Love, like they had to have been watching this guy for.
Mm-hmm.
But then something interesting about Jordan Love is, I might be in the past now, but last week even, there was rumors that the Patriots we were going to trade to the Patriots for Jordan Love. They were interested in Jordan Love.
Yeah.
So it's like, did they draft this guy because they knew they could get something out of him next year in the draft, or guy doesn't suit up and all of a sudden he's on somebody else's desk at another organization. Like, I don't know. The Packers drafts have always
always been. Well, even like when they drafted Kenny Clark, there was a player on almost the same position, but was a much bigger name. You know, everyone knew this guy, and they're like, oh, man, he's still available. They got to draft him. They're like, Kenny Clark, defensive tackle, UCLA. And you're like,
Who the fuck is Kenny Clark?
And you're like, now he's like one of the most dominant.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I guess it. But then they do stuff like draft Jordan Love or draft a long snapper in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Like, what the
fuck is going on, dude? I don't know. Like, it does make me nervous because that was one thing about Ted Thompson is like this guy can draft. He could he could draft.
For the most part.
For the most part. I mean, but that's every team.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know who's going to be able to make it at the next level.
And that's what I love so much about the draft. I don't know what it's like. Most picks are like complete, other than like outside the top 3-4. It's like we have nobody knows.
Yeah.
Everyone, for the most part, every team keeps things pretty tight. They'll like put out fake information. They'll put out like just random things to try to just get the media going one way. So there's just so many like factors, and it's just so fun to finally hear who they're picking.
I love the draft, man.
I know, it's something just fun. So yeah, I don't know if we'll like next week, like every pick that comes in we'll drink or something, or like when the Packers are up, you know, we're doing
shotgun a beer.
Shotgun and a beer. Something, yeah, I don't know. It'll just be a fun thing to also be going on during the show because we both just find it so intriguing. Excuse me. And I think what's cool now is that like we don't have to watch it on ESPN or so. As long as we get a little bit of cell service, we can like stream it for the most part. Like Bleacher Report, you just go on their app and it's.
Dude, you know what I would? And this is kind of like out of this conversation, but I'm just I'm thinking about us sitting in the old cabin, you know, like.
Yeah.
What I want from this is really like to catch the vibe of like back in the day when we used the old cabin and we were sitting playing cards.
Yeah.
The fire's going, you know, it's lit up.
Right.
So if there's a chance we can light up the wood stove.
Yeah.
And like instead of having, cuz my imagination was like, all right, we're going to have the camera pointing like as you're walking in the door, away from the door, towards the back. But if we have like the fire going and shit, like facing the front of the cabin,
middle door facing.
Yeah, I think that would almost look better. Like
think
get the
that would
whole
be-
kitchen aesthetic. We'll even clean it up a little bit and make it
that'd
look
be-
like we're using it.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
Oh, next week's just gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, this week.
This week, Friday. Son of a bitch.
Hell yeah.
You guys get a double down episode. If anybody's listening right now, I know we're pretty.
3 hours.
Anybody in there?
Hello. No,
Hello.
No, I think it'll just be. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to like talk more about. Hopefully, I mean that's the other thing. I don't know, like if we're gonna get to a lot of the things that we want to talk about, like brewing beer and there's so many things we gotta do.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's the point is that we should make this a fun thing and not stress about like, are we gonna talk about brewing beer? Are we gonna? It's like we got
dude,
time.
and just the energy, like it's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen. It's gonna. I'm sure we'll have difficulties and.
Oh yeah,
but it's just gonna be fun because it's we don't. First of all, we don't have to worry about waking up for work the next day or there's no time crunch. We can record till 4 a.m. if we want. Doesn't matter. Like it's just it'll be a whole, and it'd be kind of cool like if we like brought the GoPro and like put a little like montage of the setup like.
Oh yeah,
like a pre-video, like this is the setup for episode 25, and like walking up to the old cabin. That'd be a cool start to the video, like us walking up to the cabin and just getting everything together and shit.
That'd be really cool. Yeah, just set the GoPro up.
And then the end, if we start a fire in the wood stove, the end of the video could just be the whole old cabin burning down.
It might. Well, yeah, I mean,
that might end, and we might be
whether we start a fire in the stove or not. It might be
might happen.
Might be the final shot.
Yeah, we didn't mean to, Grandpa. This is all
the cabin. Dude, I came up. I thought of a name for beer. For a beer. Alton's Cane IPA.
Oh, I like it. I like
Good
it.
idea.
An Elton Ale.
An Elton Ale.
Elton Ale.
Elton's Ale.
Elton Pale Ale.
The Elton Pale Ale.
A hazy cabin IPA. Hazy old cabin
Hazy
IPA.
Cabin.
Oh.
Hazy Cabin IPA.
Oh
I
man, I mean, like, I'm at the point where it's like
Oh, haze.
I probably got about 3 more hours of recording of me right now, man. We could probably just record till Friday. I don't fucking care. Hey, what a cool episode with Connor, dude.
Yeah, it was fun, man. That was fun. It was just cool to get to talk to someone who, like, I don't know, just like he just really wanted to come and talk about guitars.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to finally like our schedules linked up and we were able to do it. So
And he kept saying, like, oh, you know, can't wait to be back, talk about something. Like, it feels good to have somebody appreciate what we do
Yeah.
and, like, want to be a part of it.
exactly.
One thing I will take from this is, you know, I can be more prepared coming into the episode.
yeah.
I mean, I think we did a fine job. I think conversation was good, but just, like, being, like, really pick his brain deeper, like, find things that he's really intrigued in that, you know, you find something that a person wants to talk about or is interested in.
Yeah.
And just kind of educate myself a little more on the guests that we're having on,
right.
in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing for me is why I love having guests on, is because a part of what we do is being able to sit and have a conversation with somebody, which I think
Mhm.
we do a fine job at. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think everybody who comes in and sits down and maybe take 10 or, you know, however long for us to just get going or for them to
Mhm,
get
mhm.
comfortable. But, like, we do a good job at, you know, our thing is, like, yo, if you're coming on, there's no schedule, it's no topic. Let's hang out, let's have a good
Right,
time.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why a lot of people, but for me, like, I would, like, you know, they come on, I'll figure out things about them and be able to question them about, you know, things they, like, are really interested in, and get them talking, get them flowing, get them going. But
Yeah.
I mean, with Connor, he had everything you wanted to talk
Yeah,
about
he had
behind
all-
him, man.
Yeah,
like,
he had all the guitars behind
and
him.
I was not I thought he was bringing one guitar,
Yeah.
and just he didn't. And then he's like texting me on his way. He's like, "Hey, I have a whole bunch of things I'm bringing in." Then I went upstairs and he's like talking to Grandpa, and he has like 4 bags. It's like, "Oh, what'd you bring?"
Oh,
A
yeah.
fucking flamingo. Flamenco.
Flamenco guitar. Yeah, it's really
Flamenco.
cool that it's really cool when someone has that kind of passion and is willing to share it with, like, people who don't really understand it that much, because I feel like it is a tougher thing to do
Yeah.
than to share it with people who do have that same passion or know what you're talking about. If that makes sense. Like,
No, yeah, it
like
does.
if there was someone else, another guitarist, and we just saw them and like, hey, you want to come on this? They'd be like, do you guys know anything about guitars?
Yeah.
No. They'd be like, then I don't want to really go talk to you guys about
And
guitars.
another thing I really liked about Connor is, like, while he was playing, he was like explaining, and, like, you know,
Yeah.
if you're a beginner, you know, do
Right.
this or do that. Like,
Yeah.
in a sense, he was like trying to educate people. And
I really liked. I think I could like try to learn playing from him. Like,
Yeah.
I would I think I could have him try to teach me. And I don't think because I'm not. I would need like a very like, I don't know, like a
Yeah.
slow, methodical.
dude, and the
And I
way
think
he
he'd be
was
good at
playing,
it.
and he was like, yeah, you know, YouTube's awesome. And, like, I'm like, you learned all this.
Yeah.
Like, just the way he could pick up each and every thing he brought.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh, you think you could play, like, Hotel California? Let me listen a little bit, and then
Right.
It's like, holy shit, dude! Like,
oh.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was.
We were like dumbstruck, like, just
Oh yeah, like almost the whole time I didn't really know what to say. I was just wow,
yeah,
basically just wow.
yeah. And I'm no guitar guy or nothing, but
Right.
that was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Everything about it was awesome.
Yeah, great episode. I had so much fun.
And then, like, I didn't know what, like, when he was just I was like, you want to stick around?
Right, yeah, that he played.
Like, is it
some
okay if you
guitar.
want to pick? And, like, I think he just wanted to. He just sat down and plucked behind while we were talking and shit. Like,
I'm going to have to see if I can isolate that beer of the week little jingle we were kind
oh,
of
yeah, dude, do
putting
it.
together.
That was pretty
That was
dope.
cool. That was cool.
Hey, yeah. I mean, just what an interesting episode. What a very interesting episode, and just a good one to lead up to next week.
Yeah, I think
We might forget to turn off the cameras and, like, forget to stop recording at the end of next episode. You guys might just watch 10 episodes of us passed out drunk in the old cabin.
it's going to be an interesting episode. It's going to be a doozy.
So we'll probably get up to the cabin probably like 6, 7, 8.
Right. Set up
So we'll probably won't start recording till like 10, 11.
and just
and the best part about it is just fucking go till
Yeah.
we put a
Well,
couple cots in
you
there.
know, we got to clean it up a little bit. We got to get the generator going, and then we got
run
to set up.
cords.
We got to set up, and then we just got to get, set up
This
electrical
makes- yeah.
stuff, set up the banner.
Spring the table. No.
We'll get the beers wrapped and numbered. And just
Got a lot.
go from there. We'll probably only need 2 beers each.
Yeah.
Just wrapped, I mean.
Yeah.
So we don't need to wrap every
Well-
24 pack. Every beer in the 6. We don't need to wrap all.
Well, okay, so this is
6
what I
times
think we need to
24.
try and do is try and find a place where we can find at least
Like the mix and match.
so we don't have to buy
I see what you're
6
saying.
pack.
Yeah,
Imagine
yeah,
how
yeah,
much.
Yeah. No, I
What's 6 times 24?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. That's way smarter.
Just have fucking 200. Well, we're gonna sit here and drink 200 beers, and whoever's talking last wins. I guess. I can't believe you won this fucking.
Oh.
You son of a bitch. Well, okay. You know what? I'm gonna tell a joke of the week.
Yeah,
Do you
tell,
wanna-
tell a joke of the week to wrap it up? I
you
think
wanna finish our last ones together? You wanna? We each
no,
have
we
one
can
more.
just leave 'em
Okay.
in here. I probably won't.
All right. I'm
finish
not.
this one.
I was thinking the same thing. So
Let's get the joke of the week going. Let's wrap up the show. We're ending
we'll end this
episode.
bad boy with the joke of
24.
the week.
Finish it up with the nice, refreshing, crisp, clean,
Yeah.
springtime joke.
Joke of the week.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you for leading it on that way. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 24. Hold us accountable.
Joke of the week. It's like a walk through a summer field.
Exactly. So think you're there.
Close your eyes.
Two
Imagine-
cowboys talking about sex. One cowboy says, I like the rodeo position. I haven't heard of that, says the other cowboy. What is it? Well, get your girlfriend down on all fours and mount her from behind. Then reach around and cup both of her breasts and whisper, these feel just like your sisters. Man, and then after that, you just try and hold on for 8 seconds. Hey, that is episode 24 joke of the
Oh.
week.
Oh, like a walk through a
Like a
fresh field of
walk,
daisies.
rotten, disgusting field of daisies. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh man, what an episode!
we better go home.
We did it. 24.
I just want to sleep till Friday, man.
I know.
Hey.
Can't wait.
Episode 25 live from the old cabin coming this weekend.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be drunk. It's going to be fuzzy.
Can't wait.
Shout out Connor.
Tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them, and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone, try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable.